What's going on, guys? It's Zoe with No Days Off DFS, here to bring you a Thursday night football slate breakdown for the Vikings taking on the Eagles. If you guys are new here and you guys haven't done so already, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of the content we're putting out over here on the channel, and hit the like button if this is helping you in any way, shape, or form for today. We got the WNBA playoffs going on. Definitely got that content rolling out for you guys. Glad to mix it in with some NFL stuff. So hopefully you guys do enjoy this as well. Today, I'm hoping that we actually have a offensive-minded game, and it's not just fully defenses going out there doing what they have done and pretty much just spoiled the last couple of single games that we've seen for primetime games. Hopefully this will be a good one. Hopefully we do not get primetime Kirk Cousins that comes out here and throws several interceptions, fumbles the ball, and just doesn't do anything of the sort. The Eagles, I mean, they got a banged up secondary right now, missing some defensive key players. So Kirk, you got a little bit of an easier slate to be able to come out here. If my Patriots can go out here and almost win that game, 20-25, going up against the Eagles, you guys should look at that tape, look at the game plan, and be able to come out here and win this game, or at least make it competitive for us. I'm going to start the slate off with a prop play that I'm going to be on. I already just talked about it. Primetime Kirk Cousins. I actually do not mind going to Kirk, taking that 0.5 interception for more. Now, I understand that the Eagles defense, like I already said, they're banged up. They're missing some key players. But one thing that I do know, Kirk Cousins loves going to his golden boy, Justin Jefferson, who is pretty much one of the top 5 wide receivers in the league right now. I get it. Kirk Cousins like going for that deep shot, that deep ball. And that tends to get him in trouble quite a bit. I can see Kirk Cousins going ahead and throwing an interception on the slate. This is one of my lean plays that I got for today. I would put this into a 5 or 6 flex if I'm running anything. It's not one of my strongest plays that I have on the slate. I got 2 more coming up for you guys, but starting out, this would be one of those plays. Of course, it's a coin flip. You can sweat it out. Wouldn't be surprised if it was to cash. Wouldn't be mad if it did not cash, because that actually means that Kirk did what I wanted him to do for my DraftKings showdown breakdown. Looking at it for the slate. So coming over here to DraftKings, the site that'll play the most on the site that I've been winning some pretty decent money, especially for the WNBA, NFL, college football. It's been doing pretty good, pretty all right. If you guys are looking for a player pool, cores, everything that I'm on, props, all that other stuff, not only for just what I'm putting out, but what the other content contributors that we have over here for No Days Off are putting out, check the link down in the description below for the Patreon. You guys get that $10. You're getting all of the sports that we do. Not only just props and stuff for Prize Picks, Underdog, but you're getting Sports Battle. Any site that offer props, you will get that. But you're also getting DFS content. You're getting video breakdowns like this. You're getting written breakdowns with player pools, things like that. And you're getting core plays. Who doesn't want a shot at 1 million up top to first? I mean, for $15, yeah, I'll take a shot at it. So definitely check that out. Link for that is down in the description below. So going over to the slate breakdown, looking at it, if you guys, whenever you're playing showdown slates, things like that, you want to go in with a game plan, a mindset of how do I think this game is going to go? Where do I think the offense is going to come from? Defense, things like that. What is going to be happening out here? So my game plan that I'm going with, I don't feel like we're going to have necessarily a defensive crazy game today. If anyone's defense is going to go off, yes, it will be the Eagles defense, even though they're banked up. Just because on the other side, we got primetime Kirk Cousins, who can be just Kirk Cousins. With that being said, I'm still going to play as if Kirk, he's going to go out here, he's going to throw for 275, 2 touchdowns type thing. All right. So up here at the top, we got Justin Jefferson sitting here at 8-6. Put Jalen Hurts back in here. He was sitting at 17-1. They're kind of a little bit too expensive for me and doesn't let you build a pretty decent rounded out lineup that I like for the slate. So I'm not going to go with these two. If you can fit them and you got some value that you really want to love, I feel like you're going to have to nail the slate perfectly if you're going to play either one of these guys up here at the captain spot. You legit have to get every single slot right. Your value, everything that you put in, whatever stud you go with to pair with Hurts or Jefferson is going to have to be right if you're wanting to take down that first slot. That's what I said. Game plan, I'm shooting for either first or broke. That's what I want on the slate. I'm going to be very honest with that. That's what I want. So I'm going to fade these two from up here in the captain MVP slot, and I'm going to actually put Hurts, who I really do love his upside. He has a pretty safe floor. He went out there 13.5 against a pretty good New England's defense out there. Definitely feel like this is a slate where he can pop off for at least, give me 18 to 20 plus fantasy points. Definitely feel like I could see him getting there at least 2 to 3 touchdowns on the slate. Some upside with his legs and definitely with his arm as well. Love Hurts, bounce back spot. Now, MVP captain consideration outside of Jefferson. I feel like we can go to some of the other wide receivers, especially if I'm pretty high on Philly. They're playing at home. Should definitely see the offense moving. Brown, Smith, I love both of these two. Either one of them can go 10 plus targets last week. the target tree, the route tree, and everything out there for Philly is pretty condensed. It's going to be A.J. Brown, it's going to be Smith, and it's going to be Watkins. Those are your three main targets that you're going to have out there. Yeah, and then outside of that, you got Gainwell. I'm not Gainwell. You got Go Dirt sitting here at the tight end position, who's coming off of a stinker last game. Zeros across the board. One target. That's it. Those are going to be your targets right there. Especially considering the fact, and this is why I like Jalen Hurts, especially his upside today. Gainwell is going to be out for today's slate. So the rushing upside, that could be there for Hurts because we know they're going to be running a running back by committee. You're going to have Swift. You're going to have, who else? You got Penny and you got Scott. We're not going to be sure who is going to get the bulk of those touches and carries for the fact that Gainwell is out, but it's going to be one of those three, or it might be two of those three, or all three. If you can peg and nail which one is going to actually do that on today's slate, that'll be pretty good. I am going to play different. I'm going to fade the running backs. Maybe this is going to be bad for me. Maybe it's not. You can decide if you actually want to do that. But I'm going to fade the running backs just to get different because I'm going to want this passing attack. I really feel like it's going to be a pass-heavy, really good game in that sense. Yes, there could be some upside with some of these backs, especially if they can catch some passes out the backfield with a PPR site like DraftKings. You're going to want that upside. But just with the shakeup that we have and everything, and the fact that they're just so cheap, they're sitting down here at $6K. Well, nope. Swift is not 6K. At $4K for Swift, for Scott 2.2, and then Penny 1,600. People are gonna flock and go there because that's gonna be their value plays that they're gonna go with, and they're gonna hope that they go out there and at least run one into the end zone to pay off their value for them. I'm just gonna get different and shake it up a little bit. But captain consideration, I like A.J. Brown, I like Smith, 10 plus targets in those last two games. I see the upside there for them, especially Brown. His prop right now is sitting at like 73.5 or 72.5 for his receiving yards. Definitely see him smashing the over on that right there. And I wouldn't be surprised if he actually landed one inside the end zone. Same thing for Devontae Smith. I want to say he actually had a touchdown last week. Yep, touchdown, 10 plus targets, 7 receptions, 47 yards, 17.7 fantasy points. The upside is there for both of them. Love them both. Do not mind that at all. Now, going over to the flex position. This is where I'm going to get a little bit different. If I can fit Justin Jefferson in my line, I'm going to fit him into my line. If I can't, I can't. I'm not going to worry too much about that. But I'll say the two players that I have the highest interest in, and this is going on with my game script that I have. I feel like Kirk Cousins, he's not going to be able to get that long ball, that deep threat that he wants to get to Justin Jefferson. Unless they move him around, put him in the slot, get him some underneath passes, things like that. I can see him getting there a little bit. But I think the upside is going to be there for players like TJ Hockenson and for Madison. Both of these two players. Hockenson coming in last week, 9 targets, 8 receptions, 35 yards. Okay, I'll take that. Now, if he can trip himself into the end zone, I won't mind that even more. But the target share, the receptions, all that shows upside for him here in the spot where we just see Hunter Henry go 5 for 50, 60 plus yards and a touchdown last week going up against Philly. That is the game plan that I think. Getting these short passes, those short gains that you can get on Philly, getting the ball out quick because that front is going to pressure Kirk Cousins. He's not as mobile as everyone else. He's not going to go out here and try to scramble and things like that. So he's going to have to definitely get the pass out quick. And that's where I think players like Hockenson and Madison are going to come into play and favor this matchup here going up against the Eagles. So that's why I really do like Hockenson, and I'm going to give you guys both Madison. So you guys just got a free core right here from me. This probably one of my cores that I put up on site might actually be my main core that I go with today when I drop it on site as well, along with the rest of my players in my player pool. But I love both of them for the upside that they should actually bring here in the spot. Now, some other plays that you can actually go to finish filling in this line. Just looking at it, of course, like I said, bounce back spot for Go Dirt. I actually do not mind going to him as well. Just get pass heavy on this. I love it. Do not mind that. Eagles defense definitely can see us a world and route where we can go to the Eagles defense. Definitely, like I said, they can definitely get an interception and run one in. Spot you can go to. Both kickers, do not mind them at all. And then, of course, if you can figure out that running back situation for the Eagles, that'll make you, be able to fit some decent value in and get a pretty good stud if you want to up here at that captain spot. Coming out here, the cheapest player I'll go to will probably be Penny. I really don't see any need to go penny pinching down here into this 2K range. Don't think you need to do that. Watkins has some upside. He got 2 targets last week. Wouldn't mind if he got 3 to 4 targets here. Like I said, third wide receiver out there. For these guys, and of course, like I said, with no Gainwell, maybe we might see a more pass-heavy Philadelphia Eagles. Besides them trying to mix in some of these other running backs, but hey, that's going to be a breakdown for me today, guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the show. If you guys did, please make sure you guys hit the subscribe button so you guys don't miss anything. And if you guys are wanting those other plays that I have for today, my other favorite play that I have that I actually would like to go to for. It's going to be TJ Hockenson and Go Dirt to go over 96.5 receiving yards combined. I love this combo prop. Definitely feel like both of them should be able to actually go over this. And then like I said, I'm really heavy on those tight ends. So, of course, I'm going to like that 96.5. I don't mind A.J. Brown 73.5 receiving yards, but the target upside that he has, especially as long as the Vikings keep this close, that 8.5 target share, I love that for him. Like I said, it's 3 main wide receivers that they have. They pretty much played the whole game last week going up against my Patriots. 8.5 targets. He got 10 targets last week. Where are the targets going to go if they're not going to actually be going to A.J. Brown and Smith? Where are they going to go? You tell me. Yes, maybe Goddard can get a couple more targets and some shares out there, but still, A.J. Brown, main wide receiver threat, can get down the field, things like that. Love that 8.5 targets. Do not mind that right there for him. And like I said, that 73.5 receiving yards, that one, I don't mind going to that. So nice, quick little power two. You can shuffle those plays around that I gave with the interception if you want to as well. Good luck on the slate, you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it and got something out of this video. Check the links down in the description below. And I will see you guys for our WNBA slate breakdown tomorrow.